Hello, Kelly George here, documenting my vlogs regarding my round 2 of lemtrada. I'm officially 7 days post Lem. Woohoo! I officially went out and had a coffee today. I know. Anyway, let's do a rewind. So feeling good. I'm feeling really, really good. I finished 7 days ago in the infusion clinic in California, my round 2 Lem. The next 2 days that followed that, I've actually started writing down how I've been feeling a bit, like a diary entry really, so I don't forget stuff as well, because it's obviously been a week since I gave you guys a vlog. So yeah, the first couple of days that followed that, I slept lots and I drank lots of the good stuff. No, it's not gin and tonic, I wish it was. It's just plain old water. But yes, drank lots and lots of water and slept lots and lots and lots. I did exactly what they said, and I thought, you know what, I've got such good friends here, all helping us out. They've been helping James and I out with a meal plan so that we didn't have to worry about buying food in and cooking it, preparing meals for the family. We've had friends dropping that off. We've also had friends picking my eldest up from preschool and going on to a play date, so she was out the house for longer so that I could sleep better. James has been taking a lot of time off work so he could be with the baby a lot more. So I say he's a baby, he's not really, he's like 1.5. So I rested, I slept lots, and I drank lots of water. I did get a couple of side effects, nothing too severe or to cause concern, but it was quite annoying, was the dizziness. I got really unexpectedly quite dizzy and off balance for a good couple of days after, to the point I thought, I don't think I can go another day. I might have to call the MS nurse team, and here in California they're called MS 1-to-1. They would be my point of contact to call before I would call a neurologist. So I believe I've got that right. So I was due to kind of call them, and then the following day the dizziness went, and I thought, okay, good, I'm not going to follow that up anymore. It looks like it's gone. It gave me a little bit of kind of second doubt, because I did get off balance. That was affected on one of my relapses for multiple sclerosis, my second relapse, in fact. And being off balance really did affect me for over a month, and I was given steroid treatment for it. So the fact that had come back during my recovery a couple of days after Lem, I was a bit like, oh no, this is rubbish, this better not stay. Anyway, luckily it didn't, so I'm thankful for that. I've written down here that I got a bit of sickness. I didn't throw up, I don't think. No, I didn't actually throw up, but I did feel sick. At one point I did run to the toilet and thought I was going to be sick. I think that went hand in hand with the off-balanceness and dizzy, because you kind of feel a bit like motion sickness. You're on... You know, when you've been on a boat or a ferry for quite a long period of time. I used to get it as a child a lot as well. Yeah, and just that motion sickness or car sickness, that kind of feeling. So no, I didn't actually physically throw up, but thought I might. I've written down here that I got chest pain and anxiety. That is something I didn't expect to get, and I did. But then if you look over the known side effects of lemtrada, that is one of the things they really do look out for, is chest pain. And that would be a cause for concern, and that's why they monitor you for a couple of hours after the infusion as well. If you're an outpatient and don't let you home, they keep doing that until a couple of hours have passed and you can go home, because they're really looking for any immediate side effects during the lemtrada infusion and the steroids. Well, I got chest pains, but this was after a couple of days after the infusion, and again, nothing to cause concern too much. It was the anxiety that came with it. The chest pain I could deal with. It was the fact that I was getting anxious because I had the chest pain, and that was causing a bit of a red reaction on my skin, a bit of a rash here, just on the upper chest bone. And that was playing on my mind. The more it played on my mind, the more anxious I got. So it was a bit of a vicious circle. I was trying to have a steamy shower, something that I thought where I could breathe in thoroughly and expand. And every time I tried to do big deep breaths in and breaths out, and even practice a bit of yoga that I've done in the past, and mentally trying to hit my mind somewhere else, it was most making me more anxious that I had it and I couldn't breathe properly. Anyway, that did pass. The dizziness and off balance passed. Skin is suffering a bit, so we are now exactly 7 days post Lem, and I've got a couple of little spots down here. I haven't got full makeup on. I've got the smallest amount of literally liquid eyeliner, just to feel slightly done and that I'm making an effort and I'm up and about. But I haven't put loads of makeup on because I want these spots to really clear up. And I'm also trying to get a bit of vitamin D on my face as well. It's the winter in California, so we haven't got high levels of vitamin D, and I'm not going to be running out into the sunshine and sunbathing, and that I actually wouldn't do anyway, due to one of the high risk things being precancerous cells after your infusion, and you're left with a very low immune. But it is still nice to get some daylight hours on my skin. So not much makeup and just trying to get the spots to do their due course. Hair, nails and makeup, I would say, suffer a little bit when it comes to lemtrada. Some people have asked if you lose hair, and it was a massive thought of mine in my year 1 of lemtrada too. I haven't lost hair. I do use hair extensions a lot, so I've actually got quite short, thick hair, but I haven't noticed much shedding in my hairbrush or when I wash my hair. I'm still on all my meds. 7 days later, I have to take these for another 7 days. One I take once a day, and then the other 2 I take twice a day. They're antivirals, antihistamines and stomach soothers. And I still take lots of my vitamin D, which I'm a big fan of. What's next on my list to do? I'm looking at my notes really. Oh, sorry about the flowers. They keep peeking into shot. I've propped my phone up against my vase of lovely little get well flowers that my friend bought me. But you can see some of the flowers coming down. I'm due to book in my blood work or a blood test. Being from the UK, that's what we would call them. You have your monthly bloods done anyway and your urine done during lemtrada and for a couple of years after as well, up to 4 or 5 years max after lemtrada. You keep getting your monthly bloods and urine done. So that's on my list to do. I'm going to give it another week or so and then book in my blood work, as they call it here. And I've got an catch-up appointment with my neurologist in April, and we are currently now in March. So another 6 weeks to go. I think it's mid-April that I'm seeing my neurologist, and have a good catch-up with him and tell him how I'm feeling and all of that jazz. But I'm feeling good. The most important thing is it's 7 days post, and I've gone out today. Naughty. It is a huge chicken and egg situation. What do? You want to go? I can't stay in. I cannot stay in and be this victim and be the sufferer, and also shy away and be scared that I'm going to get every single germ going, and it's going to get me anxious and paranoid, and that's not going to be good for my state of mind doing that. I'm a busy mummy. I also run my own company as well. I'm not physically... There's 2 sides to my company where I can just run it from home, and then there's the active side of it. I'm not physically going to do the active stuff for a while, and I'm not certainly running to any gyms or crowded public places, but I am doing my emails, and I went out today and met a friend for coffee. I use the sleeves a lot to open doors, just common sense. I used antibacterial gel a lot. I've used hand cream every time I gel because I'm getting really dry anyway. I would say it's common sense. There's a birthday party on Saturday. I really want to go to it. I'm gonna go because it's outside. I'm not inside a germy children's bouncy castle, soft play centre, anything like that. I'm actually outside at a beach park. So because of that reason, I'm going to go to the children's party. Am I going to interact with children? No. Am I going to hug friends and friends' children? No. I don't want to risk infection and germs by having a really low immune. So that's the thing with Lem. You know that your immune is extremely compromised, and you would be stupid if you've been granted such a fantastic treatment to have to start running out there and doing everything in the world. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to abuse the treatment I have been given, and I'm going to do what's recommended. But also what is recommended is a very shady area all they're saying is don't go to public places, but still live your life. Maybe take 2 to 6 weeks off work, depending on your fatigue. It's very, very dependent upon you and your recovery and how your body's dealing with lemtrada. So baby steps. I went for a coffee, great, but I still anti-bac my hands. I use the cuffs of my sleeves to open doors with. My husband's going to be picking my daughter up from school, doing the school drop-off because I don't want to go to places like that. Gymnastics, for example, I wouldn't go anywhere near. Taking my child to gymnastics, but a beach and walk or a beach park, I would, because it's outdoors more and I just won't touch the slides and the equipment as much. Anyway, that's my life update. In about 9 minutes, that's taken me I'm so sorry, my vlogs are often quite long, but hopefully you get a bit of comfort from them too. I'm going to keep doing the vlogs on my good days and my bad days. And I'll catch up with you guys maybe in about another 7 days. Thank you for all your messages of support. You've been incredible. You are incredible if you are going through this, don't forget. And just do you. Don't do what you think you should be doing or get anxiety from it. Just do you. If you need to sleep, sleep. But if you feel that you could go out for a little walk, do it and enjoy it. And expand those lungs and breathe in that fresh air. But yeah, so far, so good.